Welcome back to Redesigned Adventures. So today I have Hatsan Flashpup in tactical black polymer. Now this review wasn't actually supposed to take place for at least another 2 weeks, but I've got the thing out, prepped it up to use it, fired a quick magazine through, and actually decided it was really worth doing this first look and getting this out there. The issue I found is I couldn't get any info, particularly on these for the UK, and this is the sub 12 foot-pound UK model, so I thought it'd be nice to share a little bit of info with the world, give you my views. Now, if you're familiar with Hatsan, Turkish manufacturer, known for their shotguns, but also for their air weapons, and they also make a lot of stuff for Webley. In fact, I didn't know I owned a Hatsan until I looked up the Webley Typhoon and found it was a Hatsan Model 25, which is unusual to say the least. Anyway, I've now got the PCP. On the face of it, it's a fantastic buy, really good gun. Now, it's very short, it's only 26 inches, 660 millimeters, so it's barely a rifle, but it is a rifle. It doesn't come with a silencer. This is a Kral silencer, which I've got for something else, but it actually suits this rather well. AGS scope, and because it comes with a Picatinny rail, I popped a bipod on there too, so it's fully loaded. Without all the kit on, it's just shy of 3 kilos. With it all on, I suspect it's a lot more. I haven't weighed it, but it's still very light, very pointable. And the big thing about bullpups really is that they are incredibly easy to acquire the target with. You can carry them around all day. This one holds, I think it's 165 cc's of air, which isn't too bad. It's hand pump friendly. I've got what, 100 in there now, 100 bars, so I've fired it down from 200. Now, I'm not a big bullpup fan, but I saw this and I thought, I'm going to give it a go. For less than 300 quid, I thought, why not? And actually, I really like it. In fact, so much so, I might look at other bullpups now. But if you're in the PCP bullpup market and your budget is around about the £300 mark, then this is certainly worth your time. Now, the scope on this AGS scope, it's one I've had, so it's not cost me anything really. The silencer was for another gun, and the bipod's been kicking around for months. So I feel like I've only spent £300, although I'm probably nearer the 450 mark, truth be told. But that's still a really, really good buy. The other nice thing about this, for me, is the fact that it's got an adjustable butt pad. It's got an adjustable cheek piece, which is really nice. It's got a 2-stage adjustable trigger, which they refer to as a match trigger. I'm not sure about that, but it's certainly a nice trigger. Out of the box, it's a nice trigger, but the adjustment's just a bonus. The safety is the in front of the trigger type. You can see it there, and you just flick it forward and backwards for firing safe. Bolt operated, which is probably the only thing that may let it down, because obviously a lever's much easier, and when you're actually in a position to reload, you're back here somewhere, so it's not ideal. Having said that, it's pretty smooth, it's well made, looks like stainless steel to me. My favourite feature, pressure gauge where you can see it, which doesn't require you to look down the business end of the rifle, which I think is always nice. Very unusual on anything in this price range. Someone's clearly thought about where to put that, and I'm pleased they have. Picatinny rail on the top. It's also one of those universal dove rail type things which allows you to fit either type of scope, but Picatinny is ideal, particularly for the look of this, I think. On the whole, it's pretty well made. There is a slight rattle. That's the pellets in the magazine, because there's a full magazine on there at the moment. Now the magazines themselves, you get 2 of those. They work, I've had no issues. The only thing is they're the ones where you have to turn them around all the way, anti-clockwise, and drop the first pellet in from the back. But with the business end facing you, then you go around and add the other pellets until it's full and it locks into place. So there's that slight anomaly. I don't like things that that don't sort of follow convention, but it's easy enough, it works, and you get 2 of them in the price, so you can't really complain. And for this money you wouldn't complain really. You get a really nice little plastic box with a filling probe inside it, wrapped in polythene. It's got a proper cover on the filling port there, sealed with a couple of O-rings, which I'm probably going to struggle to pull out now I've started the filming. But basically a dust cover, fits really well, nice and tight, sealed with an O-ring, so it isn't going to fall out and get lost. Nice positive fit. Now it doesn't come with a silencer, but you do get a thread protector, which is made of steel, which again, an awful lot of them now are plastic, so it was nice to see that. And I've put that somewhere safe because no doubt I'll be using that again at some point. Where this is so small, you can pretty much put a silencer of your choice on. You do need a silencer, in all honesty. If you're going to fire this in the back garden, or you're going to go out and do some pesting or some hunting, a silencer is a must. It's not a quiet gun. Now they do make another version with the letters QE after the name, which is a shrouded barrel with a built-in silencer, and I guess that will be a lot quieter and probably more expensive. This is the one that I bought. This is what I've done because I think that's the best solution. Now, even with the silencer fitted, it's incredibly short. It says an 850mm, so it will fit in just about anything bag-wise. And I'm going to find a real small stumpy bag for this. I'll take the silencer off, pop it in the pocket. So I'll have something that's really, really easy and portable. Shot-wise, I would imagine you'll get in the region of 80 plus shots. This is a .177. I've probably fired about 60 through it already, and I'm just down to the 100 mark, a little over actually. I won't go much lower than that, I'll top it back up. Again with a hand pump, it wasn't difficult, it's one of the easiest ones I've had to fill up. The whole thing with the dust cover going out and going back in, I like the ones that you twist, but this works, and it's quite an elegant solution to a problem that, for example, Gamo have never really got to grips with. You have a plastic cap you take off and put down, huge plastic cap, exposing everything, threads, the brass, everything, and then when you finish you put it back on, and if you're out in the field and you put it down, you could be introducing dirt and dust. This doesn't do that. You can even put this in your pocket. Actually, you probably could with a Gamo. I should really think more about what I'm going to say before I say it. So, have a little quick look at some shooting, some target work with this. As I say, .177, and I used BSA interceptors, which I've been itching to try for some time, and I'm really pleased with those, but more importantly, I'm really pleased with this. So I'll just cut quickly, we'll go through the target bits and pieces, talk about the power, then I'll round up. Okay, targets. Now, this is about 30 yards. I've got a range of about 36 to 38 yards. So I've set myself up at least 6 yards in, so I'm going on 30 yards. That is a result, about 10 shots fired. Pretty much all in the same place, one slightly array. I've got to be honest, I think that was me. This bipod's not fantastic, and I fired 8 or 9 from a sandbag and thought I'll try the bipod, and that was the result. So it's obviously better on a more stable surface, but to be honest, I felt that I could just shoot it from the shoulder and get good results. But that's some of the best target results I've seen in a while. Obviously good pellets help, but they're no good without a decent barrel to fire them through. The other thing this has got, which means nothing to me, but it's got an anti-knock system. So if you were to ding it while you're out and about, you shouldn't lose any air, which sounds like a good idea. Whether it works or not, or whether it's a benefit, I don't know, but it's there. So on the whole, Hatsan Flashpup looks to me like a really good buy. Power wise, it's a little bit variable. I mean, obviously it's brand new. I was achieving an average of about 11.15 foot-pounds. The highest was 11.9, and the lowest was 11.02, I think. But that's over a range of, I think, 28 shots I fired to come out with that figure. Most of those shots are into a piece of ply. I sighted this in with a laser bore sight because I'm getting really lazy as time goes by. But again, pretty good, you know. I mean, the results on the target really speak for themselves. So I think a quick roundup, and then we'll wind up this first look at the Hatsan Flashpup. There'll be a lot more on this. I'm going to take this out and really give this a good going over. Maybe at least 2 or 3 more videos, and we'll see what it can really do. Anyway, let's round up. So, quick roundup, Hatsan Flashpup. Look at that. This is a £300 PCP. In fact, it's less than that. But that's the recommended retail price. I've just hit an £800 PCP with it. Never mind. But my point is, it doesn't look like a cheap gun. It shoots straight, which is always good. I like it. I like the trigger. The only one thing that I'm not so keen on is the magazine system. It's got a strange, I mean, I say it works faultlessly, but there's just a little bit of play on there, which I'm just not happy with. Maybe I can work something out, but that seems to be the only thing wrong with it. And of course the strange back to front loading thing, which I would complain about on any rifle, and that covers quite a few rifles actually. But I'd recommend one. I'd certainly say go and buy one. The nice thing is it comes with a Picatinny rail underneath, universal dovetail and Picatinny rail on the top. You've got this raised arrangement, which means you can pretty much put any scope you like on there. Also, it's clear at the back where the magazine goes, which I really like. I hate having to work magazines in and around things. I like them in that configuration. That to me is a good idea. Like the bolt, I like bolt action rifles. I'm not so sure about bolt action bullpups. Time will tell. I don't think it's a bad design. I don't think it's a bad position. I just think, like all bullpups, you're kind of in a tight space, you know, to work. It's much easier to reach down here for the bolt, but that's the nature of a bullpup rifle. So, is it good? Yes. Is it accurate? Yes. Is it full power? Yes. Would I buy one? Yes. Have I bought one? There it is. So there you go. If you're looking to buy a cheap bullpup rifle, you're not fussed about the brand name, and Hatsan is not a bad brand name. This is definitely the way to go. The wooden stock version again is really nice, Turkish walnut stock. I've got enough wooden stocks at the moment, so I thought I'd try a black one. In fact, that's the one thing I don't have many of, and for out and about and banging around, you can't beat them. Anyway, before I waffle on too much, I'm going to wind up. I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and a big thank you to all those who have liked and subscribed. It's much appreciated. Bye for now.